Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I want to review for you guys a movie I recently watched called Captain Hagen's Bed and Breakfast. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you guys enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this one is available now on DVD and digital from Leomarks Studios. And it is not rated, it has a 1 hour and 28 minute runtime. And this one is a comedy directed by Rafael Frieden. It stars Rhonda Ayers, William Beckwith, Tyler Bellmon, Lynn Berg, Brian Cecchini, Andrew J. Cornelius, Jessamine Kelley, and Oglu. I guess. So this was about this guy, and I thought this was taking place in another country, but it was actually in the US, and he was like a German, I think, and his name was Captain Hagen, and like everybody called him Captain Hagen. That's how I assumed it was. I think that's kind of how we would say it here, but it's Captain Hagen, and it's kind of like this weekend, all these people come to stay, and there's all these different couples. Like one couple is this guy and he wants to propose to his girlfriend, but he's too afraid. He doesn't believe she'll say yes. He doesn't really think like he's worthy of her. There's another guy who's trying to break free of the friend zone. He brings his friend who is a girl with him, and he's in love with her, and he's trying to kind of move the relationship to the next level, and she's kind of like interested in every other guy who's at this place. And there's another guy who's with his wife, and they have kids, and they've kind of, maybe their relationship has grown a little stale, and he's afraid to spend time alone with her, so he keeps trying to find these ways to avoid her. Not because he doesn't like her or whatever, just because he's kind of afraid to be alone with her, I guess. And then there's these like two surfer guys who, I don't know, they're just kind of random, and I think they're just kind of there for like comedic effort, but they weren't together. They're just I didn't understand what was going on. They're like surfers, and they called it like a bay, but it looked like a lake, and they even like go out there surfing, and the other people make a comment, there's not even any waves, and they're just out there surfing on still water. And so all these people come to this place for the weekend, and they kind of all have, like I said, their own little issues, and the men end up kind of working together to try to help each other move past these issues and solve the issues, and then hopefully come out of the weekend better people and happier, and they'll fix their relationships and whatnot. I definitely thought this movie was like a funny, quirky, interesting, different kind of movie. And I typically get into stuff like that that's a little more quirky and a little different and not just the same things you see all the time. I definitely thought this movie did have a lot of good comedy, especially in the first half. I felt like the second half, they're kind of more focused on the stories and a little less on the comedy. So this guy who runs the place, Captain Hagen, he's just really kind of strange and out there, and he would just say whatever he wanted. And he had his own problem too, because his wife died and he could never really move on. And his son lives there too, which he's probably like 18 to 20 in that range or something. And he's just like really weird, like just doing the weirdest things. And they have kind of like these like little doors going to all the rooms. And I guess there's like hidden passageways or whatever behind the walls, and it'll just like pop out of all the doors and into people's rooms without knocking. And like the surfer guys will just always walk into the rooms, and the surfer guys seem to be confused about everything, but they seem to have the most relationship advice. And I don't know, I thought this was a fun movie. It definitely felt low budget. I wouldn't call the acting bad, but I wouldn't call it necessarily good. It was above average. And I thought this was like I said, just a fun, quirky movie. And if you guys are into things like that, you probably would enjoy this one. So for a score on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave it a like rating. Remember, you can find more information, including affiliate links to purchase Captain Hagen's Bed and Breakfast down in the description below. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check the suggested videos. Check out my website, BobsMovieReview.com. And I'll see you guys next time.